Up for yourself comes with a different level of intentionality. It comes with a different level of improving your life. It comes with a different level of you saying that yes, I take myself seriously. I trust myself, right? That's you showing up yourself. And most people really don't talk about it, but you improving your life, showing up is one of the things you have to do. Showing up is that thing that you have to do to improve your life. Hi, in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Stosi. I do videos on self improvement, self development, and everything nice. So please subscribe. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mariji. I'm so happy to have you here once again. Today, we're going to be talking on how to show up for yourself. Without further ado, let's get into the video. This showing up for yourself is a thing and is a practical thing. Now, you show up for yourself because you want to be the best version of yourself. You show up for yourself because you want to be leveled up, right? You show up for yourself because you say something, you stand by it, you promise yourself, and now you give yourself that yes, I am worthy of whatever it is that I promise myself. Now the first thing you have to do to show it up for yourself is pushing yourself. I know you've heard this so many times. Your comfort zone, don't stay in your comfort zone, which is actually very true. I was talking about this many of my videos, I think, where I talked about how I started content creation and all that. I never lucky knew that I was going to do this, but I knew I liked it. But the day I chose that, yes, I want to start to do it, was because I pushed myself. First of all, I pushed myself to wake up early that day, right, to film the video because I have a lot of things I need to do later on in the morning. As I'm filming right now, is about past 10 a.m. I have things to do later on. Like I have basically like 40 minutes to film two videos before I leave. That's me pushing myself to the extreme. This is my third video as I speak right now. Did one for Instagram, did one for YouTube. Now I'm doing another one, then I have another one right before I go into my day properly. This is me pushing myself, pushing my body, leaving my comfort zone. But to me, because to me, I'm supposed to be there, right? I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'm supposed to be resting, if not sleeping, but at least resting. But if you know you take yourself seriously and there are heights in life that you want to attain, you need to push yourself. You need to stand up from your comfort zone. There are certain things that I feel like I'm seeing into the future of my content creation and other things that I am pushing myself. That if you have told me last week or a year ago that oh Tosin will do this, I would personally say that you are lying. You don't know what you're saying. Tosin will never come out of a comfort zone to do that. But I have to push myself because I know where I'm getting to. So showing up for yourself, pushing yourself is a very big thing when it comes to showing up for yourself. You don't sit in your box, sit in your comfort zone and just feel, okay, I'm fine here. No, you're not showing up for your higher self. You're not showing up for your higher self. So why can't you just push yourself a bit? Have you even tried to push yourself a bit of your comfort zone? Push one of your leg outside of your comfort zone and see how it's going to be like. Trust me, you are going to hit that higher version of yourself, a very different version of yourself. Please and please try to push yourself to be better. Try to push yourself to be a better person. I always say this: you can only tell people to do things, you can only preach it and shout it. But if they personally don't push themselves to do it, it's not going to happen. So pushing yourself has a lot to do with how you really progress in life, and that's the truth. The next one is setting boundaries and sticking to that boundaries. I think I'll talk about this. I have videos on how to set boundaries. I'm going to see how I'll link it in my description box, right? I always talk about boundaries. Now, I talk about boundaries that you have to set for your families, have to set for your friends, really have to set for your partners, right? And I also talk about the importance of setting boundaries for yourself. It's very important. Very, very important. Now, setting boundaries as little as, oh, I want to do this, right? And if I don't do the things that I say I want to do, I'm not going to do what I want to do. Now, what that simply means is very easy example. I want to get this bag, right? But you know what? I'm going to push myself. I have to study, right? And pass the exam to get this bag. That is boundaries. You are setting goals for yourself, but you're also putting clear boundaries that if I don't pass this exam, if I don't read, I'm not going to get this bag. It's just a way of pushing yourself little by little. Another one is people pleasing. Stop people pleasing. Set that boundaries for yourself. I want to stop to do this. I want to stop to prove to people that I am a good person. If this person doesn't see that I'm a good person, that's on them. It's not on me, right? So you need to set boundaries. Removing yourself from toxic situation is also setting boundaries for yourself. I will never go back to this situation. That's the boundary that you have set for yourself. I will never go back to this toxic thing. That is the boundary that you're setting for yourself. In case you see my hair flying everywhere, I just did this course, so I really don't know what to do to them. But yeah, setting boundary is very, very important. You need to set boundaries. Setting boundaries for yourself is showing up for yourself. Is you telling yourself that I'm going to do this and you do it. Wonderful. You'll be happy that, oh, so I cannot please people. Oh, that's so amazing. Right? So set boundaries. The next one is getting clear on your goals, right? So you set goals and you're not clear about it. You don't know how you want to achieve it. You don't even know what you have to do to achieve that goal. You're not showing up for yourself. Now, it's another thing to say, I want to study abroad, and you just sit. You have to do the work, right? You have to search on the schools. If you want a scholarship, you have to be very clear about your goal, and that's you showing up for yourself. You can't say you want something and you are sitting down there and thinking it's going to fall on your lap. Well, some people it does, but if you've studied the pattern of your life, you should know that, okay, I have to do the work, right? Do the work. That's you showing up for yourself. That's you showing up for the goal that you already written down, that this is what I want to achieve. That is you saying that I am important. I deserve this. This goal need to be chased, right? And I need to get it. So it's always very, very important. I sit down here and say, oh, I want to be a great YouTuber. I'm not lying on my bed. I'm sitting here. I'm filming videos. I'm writing scripts. I'm writing the videos that I want. I already have videos that I want to film for the month of May. Right. So it's always very, very important. Be clear about your goals, no matter how much it's going to cost you, no matter what it's going to cost you, sleep, money, you know, chasing it like you need it like now. So it's always very, very important to be clear about getting your goals. Be clear on how you want to get your goals. So one is journaling and self-reflection. Now this is a way of showing up for yourself emotionally. We juggle too much emotions, and sometimes we feel that, oh, I'm fine, and you're not. Write it down. You need to write it down. You really need to write it down. I haven't posted a video in a very long time. This might actually be like the second video you guys are going to see me coming back online, and that's because I had a lot of emotions going on and I had to take a pause. Right? I feel like my body has been wanting me to take a pause for a long time, but I kept saying no, no, no. Then I got to where my emotions was like, you have to take the pause, and I took the pause. And what I did most of this time was I was journaling. I was self-reflecting. I was like, oh, I've been on this go, 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 go. I think I need to pause and see all the things I've even done so far since January. And it's very, very important to be very clear about your emotions. Don't lie to yourself. If you lie to anybody, don't lie to yourself. Be clear about your emotions. Be clear about how you feel about certain things. Be clear about how you feel at the moment, and moving forward, the things that you want to do to be a better person is always very, very, very important. This is a way of showing up for yourself, because you understand that you're human and you understand that certain things are happening to you that you need to deal with. You need to work towards. It is very, very key to self reflect and journal. One is to be open to doing the inner work, the self improvement, self development, right? This is where I come in, where I give videos like this. You're not the perfect human being. You don't have to think that you're perfect in everything that you do. You don't have to think that you're okay. You don't need to improve. You don't need to better yourself. Nobody is perfect except from God, right? Because you feel like, okay, this is who you are, doesn't mean that there's no room, and there should not be room for improvement. You should be able and willing to improve at any time. Don't be the version of you that you were last year. you that you were 5 years ago in the name of, oh, this is who I am. No, be better. Be better. Be a better person. It's very, very important to always look into yourself. Oh, what's this thing that I'm doing that I feel like it doesn't make any sense, right? What's this thing that I'm doing that I feel like I know that I can do better, and for my own sake I have to be better at it, right? It's really going to help me. It's very, very important to always do the inner work. And I will drop this by saying that it is okay for you to see some certain things that you do as being part of you, right? But giving room for improving really would tell, okay, let me improve and see what will happen. Will I like it or will I not like it? Right? Show up for yourself in every ways. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Always learn to show up for yourself. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I really, really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I really, really appreciate it, and leave a good, wonderful comment for me in my comment section. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.